Welcome to Homework Lib.
Okay, so given our function here, p of x is equal to negative 10x squared plus 1760x minus 50,000. So we differentiate both sides of this equation with respect to x, and we get the derivative of p of x, so p prime of x is going to be equal to, well, negative 20x plus, well, just a coefficient in front here, so plus 1,760, and that's it, right? The derivative of a constant, so 50,000 is just 0. So here's our derivative. Okay, so we take our derivative and we set it equal to 0. So we take this, we set it equal to 0. Okay, and then that would then imply, solving for x, that x is equal to 88. So we get that x here is equal to 88. So what does that tell us? Well, x is equal to 88 is a critical number, right? Where the derivative is equal to 0 gives us our critical, 8 here is a critical value for our function p of x. Now, for deciding about the nature of the critical number, let us apply the second derivative test. So we just take our derivative and we differentiate again. So we find the second derivative, p double prime of x. That's just the derivative of the derivative. So the second derivative here, p double prime of x, is equal to, well, we take the derivative of the first term, just gives us the coefficient in front, negative 20. And again, the derivative of a constant is 0. So therefore, the second derivative is just going to be equal to negative 20. Okay, so from the second derivative test, it implies that the critical number is indeed a relative maximum, and that would be x equals 88. So at the maximum profit then would be p max, okay, is equal to, we just evaluate at the critical value, so at 88. So we do p, well, p of 88. So what is p of 88? Well, that's going to be equal to negative 10 times 88 squared plus 1,760 times 88 minus 50,000. Okay, so this is going to be equal to, well, let's see here. We get 77, we get negative 77,440, and then we get a plus. This here becomes, I believe, 154,880, and then the minus the 50,000. Okay, so this should evaluate to 27,440. So therefore, the maximum, to maximize the monthly rental profit, 88 apartments should be rented out, and the maximum profit realized would then be $27,440. All right, take care.